strength left. I know you've got a little love for you. I know you've got a lot of strength left. I should be crying, but I just can't let you. I should be hoping, but I can't stop thinking. All the things we should have said that I never said.
I'm in the show. It's time to go.
And we're back with
I'm
coffee.
in the show. And now you know.
Now you know.
What's up,
In the
guys?
show.
We got a couple birthdays in the
We in
house.
the show.
Yeah, happy birthday, Danny. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Tomorrow for sure.
I think that actually, like, I think that in elementary school, had you asked me what my favorite song was, I would have told you that was my favorite song.
Which one was that?
Stevie Wonder, Happy Birthday. I love that record.
Oh. Happy birthday to you.
Stevie Wonder's birthday just passed too.
That's right. 70 years old. Stevie Wonder. Happy birthday, buddy.
Stevie Wonder.
Got to get to the chorus.
Stevie Wizzleman.
This reminds me of Robo.
What?
Robo champ.
It's a classic. Great record. How are you guys doing? How's everybody feeling?
Man, just
Great.
putting on these pounds. Look at my face. I'm getting all chunky. Too many cookies, man.
Chunky but funky.
Chunky but funky.
Chunky but funky. I'll see y'all in the 50s, man. I'm gonna hold it down in the 40s for a couple more years.
I'm about to hit this in about what? How many hours? I can't do the math, but midnight. Midnight, I'll be 50.
10 hours.
10 hours, straight 50.
10 hours.
5
Should we,
hours.
Should we just get right to it? Should we let
10
John?
hours and Joe's gonna be the lone wolf.
Yeah, the
Joe's gonna be
little
the last man standing.
Should we get right to it with this classic?
Yeah. Thanks,
But
guys.
wait, there's more.
Guys, close your eyes for a second. We got a little birthday surprise. Hold on.
Is it gonna bring Jordan? No.
So usually we like to bring someone out to sing happy birthday to you. But since it's Jordan's birthday, it was just Jordan's birthday, we decided to bring Carrie out to sing happy birthday to you.
Oh my God!
Gangster shit right there.
Me and Danny
John.
thank her from the bottom of our hearts.
Yeah.
Who was it? Who recorded it? Does anybody know? Who recorded
Shit, the
that
whole
video?
building. the whole
Someone in the audience.
building recorded it.
No, like that particular recording because you could hear them like singing.
Yeah, I think we had the fans' name up on the screen to give them credit for their video. I don't know who it was without playing again. Well, happy birthday, guys! Excited for you and excited for your families. What Danny, you already obviously had your birthday. Can you what did you do? How was it? What did you guys do at home?
We basically had like a pizza and beer party. It was a definite cheat day for me. So just me and my kids and my granddaughter all together. They decorated the whole downstairs with like happy birthday and pizza and beer stuff. Everyone had on a beer kind of t-shirt or tank top. My granddaughter had one that said half pint on. So it was cool. It was cool. And, kind of the highlight for me is whenever I get to put her to sleep, she fell asleep on my chest for about an hour and a half. So that was pretty cool.
Nice.
That's it.
That's all.
And Jordan, what are the big plans for 5-0 tomorrow? I'm sure a little bit of a different plan than maybe pre-quarantine, but what are you guys planning on doing?
We're getting like my whole family on like a Zoom video, basically. Just gonna hang out. That's it. Say hello to everybody.
Yeah.
Fun. That's awesome.
My
man.
son's coming by, Dante. He'll be coming over. He lives in Worcester now, but he's gonna
Worcester.
He's gonna come by,
Wow.
play some board games. Yeah,
Nice.
man.
That's awesome. That is awesome. We just to make it known, we did post about these online, but last week, of course, we did a Mother's Day special, and we asked the fans to shout out their new kids' moms, either for thanking them for all the time that they were supported in their growing up, being a New Kids fan, or just in general. And so we just wanted to go ahead and shout out a few of our winners. And these people are going to get to come to a future New Kids show and bring their mom along with them. So first up is Corey Ann. She said that her mom, dad, and brother unfortunately died when she was young, but she was lucky enough to end up with her dad's best friend and his wife, who took her in and are the best faux parents they could ask for. And she voted her as one of the top New Kids mom, and she is one of our winners. Congratulations. That is an awesome story.
Yeah.
Michelle M, 74. Her stepmom is the best because she stepped in and also mothered 3 additional kids on top of her own 2. She's the family's shining light, and she is her best friend. They laugh, they cry, and enjoy life together, and she supports her New Kids on the Block addiction. She voted for her for NKOTB mom. Congratulations. Another one of our winners. Jennifer Thompson guaranteed her best NKOTB mom story yet. She bought radio advertising back in the day so she could meet her best love, Jordan Knight. Seriously, she told the story. She's got some pics. She gave us the whole story on the so-called Whatever podcast. So people can check that out. Congratulations. Natty Lisa, her mom has been an ICU nurse for over 40 years, working the graveyard shift while raising 4 kids. She earned her MBA, taking her last final a week after giving birth to her 4th child.
Wow.
She's the epitome of selflessness and compassion and love, and she voted for her mom as the best New Kids on the Block mom. Congratulations, Natty Lisa. That's an awesome story, and thanks to your mom for all of her service. And one last winner, Charlotte Smith. This is an amazing story. Her mom was in the ICU and had kidney and bladder issues just 2 months prior to going to the mixtape tour in Buffalo last summer. She fought hard through recovery, still had a stint when she was bound and determined for us to go to the concert, and they had an amazing time. There they are in their bar stool seats, enjoying every minute. And her and her mom also won I'm a little concerned because Slugger looks like he's looking over their shoulder slightly in a disapproving way. We'll have to have a conversation with him about that. But congratulations to all the winners, all the new kids' moms. So many amazing stories out there. It was so nice to see, and so nice to see how much love there is out there. So congratulations. We just wanted to celebrate those people. Are you guys ready to maybe tell us something good? I think we should go back to that.
Tell me something.
Tell me something good. Tell me that you love me, yeah.
All right. Danny
Production's
Wood.
Production's really stepped up. I'm just saying. I want to go back to the first webcast and see the production value compared to the.
Well, you know, I mean, you know,
Get real.
we have a few
We
more
love
minutes
it.
of the day. Thank you. You know,
We love it. We love
we're
it.
here to. I'm just amusing myself. You know, I mean, there are actually people watching, but it's exciting.
We love
Okay,
it. Love it.
Danny Wood, tell us something good.
Something good was all the birthday wishes I got from the fans. It was like over 1,000 girls sending videos saying happy birthday to me. So it was pretty cool. And it's always been cool because we're usually working when me and Jordan's birthday rolls around and we kind of get to celebrate it together. But this was, you know, the way the quarantine is and everything, it was different, but it got me very emotional, and it was everyone had very heartfelt birthday wishes, and it means a lot. And, you know, once again, it made me think of how much I miss being with these four guys and you, Jared, and the fans and us being all together. And, you know, I know it's going to happen, but hopefully it happens soon.
Danny, 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 Danny. Sensitive Danny. Danny sensitive.
Little bit.
Yeah, tender heart. You.
Tender Danny. Tender
John Knight,
Danny.
tell us something good.
Home haircuts.
Nice.
Harley
Hey.
last night. I think good is just that it's springtime. Finally, I see a lot of people outside and, you know, getting outside, walking around, just enjoying some sunshine and fresh air. Yeah.
Sunshine.
Hey, Donnie Wahlberg, tell us something good.
You know, everything's just good, guys. That's it. I've chosen, as I tend to do, to see everything from the positive, and I've been working real hard at it every day. That's what I do, and you know, I'm just grateful to be sitting here with you guys. And I put the fan comments on, which is really sweet. It's fun. You know, I don't know, man. I don't have any specific goodness. Just I'm just glad we're together, and I'm glad we got the best fans in the world. And I've been talking to a lot of them on Zoom. It's really fun and uplifting, and that's it, man. I don't know. And I played Cards Against Humanity for the first time in my life with my kids the other night. That was interesting.
Oh yeah, that game was funny.
It's, you know, I said we played Apples to Apples last time. I think you guys said you hadn't heard of it. It's basically a more kid-friendly version.
Right.
Of Cards Against Humanity. So I never played either one. We did Apples to Apples first, then we did Cards Against Humanity, and that's a whole nother level of game.
Yeah.
But it was really funny. It was fun. We had a good time. That's it. I don't know what to say, man. It's Groundhog Day, man. I'm in the same house, same people, happy we're here, safe, and I just love you guys, and I love our fans, and that's it. What else can I say?
Word.
That's it. Yeah.
Word.
Joe Mack, tell us something good.
Joe Mack.
Well, guys, I strung 5 days together of sobriety. Actually, I slayed the witching hour, which was I was grateful for. honestly. I'm grateful that I can share that, you know what I mean, with you guys and friends and not, you know. But so that was fun. Play that dragon. I'm working on 2 more. I guess they're not going to be live streams, but I'm working on like 2 more shows. Saying a couple of songs, like 6 songs. I think I'm going to make like small episodes, like maybe 15, 20-minute episodes. Singing a few songs with my buddy Eman and singing a few songs with my buddy Gabe. So just to try to like, and Jared knows because he's been helping a lot in faculty and that team to figure out the technology of it and the best sound and the best cameras and all that stuff. So it's nice. As much as I'd like to be on a stage and have real audience members, it's easy to go, oh man, this isn't the same. But I'm grateful that you just keep showing up and, you know, just having some fun, and it's been fulfilling, and it's given me some stuff to do during the week. So that's it. Yeah.
Elijah.
Hey.
Oh,
Wow. What's up, Blondie?
Eliab in the house.
Oh, that looks
They broke out the beach, man. They broke out the beach.
Board.
Look at Elijah.
That looks dope. Is that well?
I'm doing that shit.
I know that makes
Inspire me. I'm going blonde.
Let's go.
We have more fun.
What'd he say?
Have more fun.
Good to see you, Elijah.
You too.
Jordan, tell us something good. You're last up.
Hey John, when did we go over your house? Last weekend, right?
Mother's Day.
Yeah, Mother's Day. We went to John's house. The house he's in right now. It's a new house, but it's an old house. It's like John's new pet project.
Yeah.
Really cool. I loved it. It was good. We went over there, and the rest of the family went over there. Everyone just stayed away from each other. But by the end of the day, everyone was like right next to each other. Actually,
It didn't last.
not COVID.
It did not last.
But no, it was good. My mom was there too, and she definitely stayed away from everybody. She was making sure she stayed away, which was great because you don't want her getting sick. But it was good to see my sisters, John, Harley, my mom, my sister's family, my nephews, niece. So that was cool. That was definitely something really good.
Nice.
Yeah,
Crap.
John's new crib.
Huh?
John's new crib.
Yeah.
Cool stuff. That's about it, man. You know. And now the Starbucks, they keep opening up. They're getting closer and closer.
I read an article this week where you talked about your quest to find Starbucks.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I hope you at least get some gift cards out of all the promotion you're doing for them. That's awesome.
Yeah, very true.
You just have like infinite stars. You go in there like your money's no good here, Jordan. Never again. This is my
one last thing. Jordan, you just reminded me because I sent Jordan a picture. Next to Wahlburgers in St. Charles is a Starbucks.
Yeah.
And there's a third building which hasn't been leased. And we just found out who's going to lease it. Popeyes.
Oh! Wow.
Popeyes. It's going to be Starbucks, Wahlburgers, and Popeyes, all three next to each other in St. Charles. So,
wow.
If we come out for tour rehearsal again, it's going to be on and popping.
Whoa. Quick little. I told you my kids have been cooking, and so my son. I haven't eaten chicken like in years because it gives me agita. Same thing with Griffin, but he got the recipe for Popeye's fried chicken sandwich, and he made them for everybody. So I had chicken for the first time because it was organic and good and homemade. And yeah, Pop. So
Did it work for you? Did it work? Did you went down okay?
Oh, great! It's all good, man. Went down easy.
Yeah, that's no one. I don't know if the world knows that Joe doesn't eat chicken. Joe hates chicken.
Yeah, it's always it's because you would think that like he would rule out poultry as like as a genre, but turkey yes, chicken no. It's an interesting thing.
Turkey during Thanksgiving, and it's very tied to this group of men right here because it was stressful. We would run home during our biggest time. I was 16, and remember those days off? We'd have one day off, and you'd try to get it all in. You'd want to see your boys. You'd want to go here. You want to go there, see your family. And I would get so crazy, and I would want to go eat and get food for my friends, and I ate too fast, and it was always chicken, and chicken with just really bad heartburn. So that's the tie-in right there.
Chicken.
Jared.
Oh, so this is my something good. I've decided because there's a lot of people watching. I've noticed going on in the quarantine because where I'm sitting is my home office, and so I'm right on the street level. I pretty much talk on the phone to you guys and everyone else, and I just watch people walk by on their walks. So I started making lawn signs, and I enjoy watching people read them. My first one, which I don't have a picture of, says I was washing my hands before it was cool. But this week I had some new kids inspiration, and I made these signs, and I'm pretty proud of them.
Oh my God.
That is awesome.
So I just I like watching people stop and just try to figure it out. And then I also like watching the obvious fans who are really excited and take pictures with them.
That's funny. How did you make those things? You just like can we see it one more time?
Yeah, sure. I have well, I mean it's a multi-step process here, Jordan. So I first of all I bought on Amazon, you can buy like blank lawn signs, who knew? And then I have a device called a Glowforge that cuts out things. So I took Amazon boxes because we got a lot of those, and I cut it out. I put it on the printer, and it cuts out the cardboard.
No,
What?
Yeah. What's the machine called?
It's called a Glowforge, and it like you can cut anything on it. And actually I think I brought something once. I brought like a heart the New Kids. I gave it to John on a cruise. You can cut things out of it, and it's like a home laser cutter. It's pretty fun. It was the biggest Kickstarter campaign ever. And we got one. We've had a lot of fun. And one thing that we did, actually, this is something really, really good. The community of people that own them were asked, there was like a call to action because all of the doctors who are wearing masks now all the time, your ears are not made to have rubber bands like pulling on your ears all the time. So they came up with like a template for something called an ear saver. But of course, you can't just buy these things. Someone had to kind of create the idea. And it's basically just like a plastic extender. So when it goes around their ears, it spreads out the elastic and doesn't pull their ears as badly. And we signed up, and my family because like not a lot of people have this machine. So you use acrylic with it. And so we signed up, and we got paired up with Cedars-Sinai, which is like one of the biggest hospitals in the country. And we made, my family and I made a bunch of these ear savers, and we did it as a family. I cut them out, and then we actually had to bend them so it goes around the back of their head. And we actually, maybe I can post it. We sent about 1,000 of them to Cedars-Sinai, and the nurses last night sent us. You can see that, yeah. It's a picture of them. Wearing these ear savers on their backs, and you can kind of see how it.
What are you? Just main. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh wow.
Whoops. Yeah, you can see how they're on their they're on their back, so it's making it so they can be more comfortable. So yeah, actually, we're not just making
Jared.
Actually, it's been really fun. I'm proud of my kids. Like it's like an assembly line, and it's what can you do right now? And it's actually crazy because in normal times they would just like get them made in anywhere, have a factory bang them out, but obviously that's not really realistic right now. So happy to have done it. But yeah, it's making lawn signs, making ear savers, running live streams. I'm actually Joe McIntyre's sound man. So Kevin Elston, watch out, buddy. Imagine like the next tour, like you guys come out to the B stage and I'm just like on the board, just like, hey man, budget cut. What does this button do? Nothing is crazier than I mean, it's happened to us. It happened at one of the shows, and you guys didn't hear your ears, but the board like shut down like for a second, because it's just a big computer. But like nothing's crazier than like accidentally when they hit the mute button and just like all the sound goes out. That'd be me if I was a sound guy. I would definitely press that button and just like it was like what the that it happened one night on the tour last time. It was freaky.
I remember we were there.
Yeah, well, you guys had it in your ears, and like so you kept going, and I'm like, I mean, Jesus Christ, I mean, I'm out of front of house. Like, if I could have started unplugging things, I would have, but you're just standing there freaking out. But
we knew the sound in the house. We kind of started checking in with each other and just kept going.
Yeah, you did a great job, but it was stressful. It came back on. I mean, it's a giant computer.
For the fans on here who don't know what we're talking about, the sound went out in the house at one of the concerts, but we have the music and sound in our ears. So we kept singing, performing, but we knew you guys couldn't hear anything. We could hear it. So we kept going, hoping that the sound would come back on for you guys and you'd hear what we were still hearing. And it did come back on after like 4 seconds, but it was definitely... We were literally looking at each other like, can we pull the shoot here and stop? We're dancing and you guys are hearing nothing, just watching us.
I did we've had lots of things happen, but I did a show once. I was producing the Glee tour, and we were in Manchester, and we kind of like a New Kids show. The show started with an introductory video, which cues like a house lights cue. And the computer that ran the house lights crashed, and we literally had started the concert, but we couldn't turn the house lights off. It was like the craziest thing ever. And they had to send someone up in the roof and shut them off one by one. It was it was crazy. But yeah, I mean, lots of things go wrong, unfortunately. I remember. I'm sure you guys remember. It's scary. A chain motor broke. Last year on tour. Thank God it didn't hit someone, but
fell.
Yeah, thank God. It happens, but thank God it did not happen. Well, the quarantine has there's many challenges, and obviously professional sports are unfortunately not playing yet, but they're slowly but surely figuring out. And they've been debating all kinds of different things. I mean. And similar to a League of Their Own, which you guys, of course, saw a League of Their Own, where unfortunately it was a true story about the men who were fighting in World War II, and then they formed a women's baseball league. One of the ideas that's been floated around is perhaps if the athletes are quarantined and they can't get together, is they may build replacement teams to finish up some of the seasons. And the NBA, that's one of the ideas they floated. And I actually signed you guys up to form an all-star NBA game. It's going to be like a League of Your Own. You're gonna sign up and play for the NBA Finals. But before we can sign you up and actually form the quarantine team, I need some information from you guys. So, if Donnie, could you tell me what your hometown is?
What the fuck are you doing right now, man?
I know, right?
My hometown of birth, or where am I from?
Where are you from, Donnie?
Well, I'm from Dorchester, but just to break it up, because we're all from Dorchester, I'll say I live in St. Charles, Illinois. How about that?
Thank you very much. Could you name a number from 1 to 100, please?
7.
What's going on?
What was that?
7.
Thank you. How tall are you?
5 foot.
What was that?
No. 5'11" with my current sneakers on.
Okay. If you had to describe in one word, how are you feeling today?
Thankful.
Thankful. And could you tell me what the last thing is you ate from the pantry?
Beef jerky.
Donnie's got a hell of a pantry, by the way. Holy cow.
Jordan, you are also from Dorchester, but what town do you currently what town do you currently reside in?
Milton. I was born in Worcester, though. If you want to use that one.
So funny.
Name a number 1 to 100.
$50.
There you go.
How tall are you?
5'11". Same as Dawn.
How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling chill.
And can you tell me what the last thing is you took out of the pantry and ate was?
Milano cookies. Yeah, I mean, Milano.
Petbridge Farm remembers.
Joe, what's your like hometown is Jamaica Plains, and where do you currently reside?
One plane, but
sorry.
He grew up on
I'm from Maryland. I'm from Maryland. Give me a break.
Where do you currently reside?
Ooh,
that would be the city of angels, Jared, at this moment. Los Angeles.
Great.
Los Angeles.
Can you name a number 1 to 100?
52.
How tall are you?
Every bit of 5'9".
How are you feeling today?
I mean, excited. Whatever the word for anticipatory, anticipation, whatever. Excited. I'll go with excited.
And what was the last thing you took out of the pantry and ate?
Jim, I want to say almonds, but it was actually pancake mix.
Pancake.
Like you ate pancakes, or you ate pancake mix?
Well, I thought it was the almonds, but it's actually it was Aunt Jemima, a box of pancake mix.
Okay.
Made pancake.
All right. John, where do you currently reside?
North Shore.
And where were you born?
I ain't giving away my new house address. Where was I born? Worcester.
Name a number 1 to 100.
97.
How tall are you?
5'12".
Are you serious?
5'12", man. Respect the game.
5'12".
I was not expecting that. And can you tell me how you're feeling today?
Caffeinated.
That is awesome. Awesome. And what was the last thing you took out of the pantry and ate?
Blue corn tortilla chips.
Yummy.
Danny, last but not least, where are you born and where do you currently reside?
Dorchester, and I live in Miami.
Name a number 1 to 100.
3.
Ooh.
How tall are you?
5'8".
How are you feeling today?
Fantastic.
And what was the last thing you took out of the pantry and ate?
An orange.
All right. So, like I said, I have signed you guys up to join the All-Star Quarantine League because unfortunately our professional players can't play. And I'm excited that I have assembled this roster and I feel very good about it. And now it's time for our starting lineup. You guys ready?
Yeah.
You feel ready?
Production.
All right, there he is. Ladies and gentlemen, your point guard for the Quarantine All-Stars. He was born in Dorchester, currently residing in St. Charles. Number 7, he's 5'11". Give it up for Donnie Thankful Beef Jerky Wahlberg. All right, here is your center. He was born in Worcester, currently residing in Milton. Number 50, he's 5'11". Give it up for Jordan Chill Cookies Knight.
Chill Cookies.
Your power forward. He was born in Jamaica, Singular Plain. Currently living in the City of Angels, Los Angeles. Number 52. He's 5'9". Give it up for Joseph Excited Pancakes McIntyre. Your shooting guard. He was also born in Worcester, living in the North Shore. Number 97. He's 5'2". Give it up for John Caffeinated Blue Tortilla Corn Chips Night.
Oh, man. Corn chip.
And give it up for your swing man. He was born in Dorchester. He's currently living in Miami. Number 3, he's 5'8". Give it up for Daniel Fantastic Orange Wood. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your Quarantine All-Stars.
Amazing.
Jared, what was the music?
Oh, that's the Celtics intro music right now.
It sounded like hell.
Jared, what did you get out of your pantry?
What was the last thing I got out of my pantry? Was it dried apples?
And how are you feeling?
I'm actually feeling relieved that didn't go as poorly as I expected.
a pantry treat just for everyone's. Since your kids are cooking, Joe, you guys can order Waffle House waffle mix.
Oh,
make actual Waffle House waffles. Just saying. I ordered them for the kids, and so what's different? It's waffle mix from the store, or waffle mix from Waffle House. You can get the better Waffle House mix, so just put it out there. It's really fun adventure to make Waffle House waffles.
And the 6th man from Maryland.
Are you?
Jared relieved dried apples, Paul.
I'm more of like an athletic trainer, or it's kind of like I'm a coach. I think
You're the coach. Yeah, coach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coach. Sweat through my suit like Gary Williams. All right. Well, I think it's time we wrap up this stream with one final activity. You guys ready to play a game?
Yes, Jared.
Everyone have your whiteboard?
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't get the text. So yeah, give me a second. I'll be right
You're
back.
on that white chair behind you.
Oh, you texted Jared?
No, there's
I can't
no,
find
there's
my
no,
eraser.
there's no, just the whiteboard. That's all you need to bring, and your brain.
Okay.
I gotta find my eraser. Hold on.
I'll be right back.
Start the game. I need my eraser.
Give me back.
Well.
Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all
John's
about.
reading.
No, I think it's
Percent skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic.
Danny referenced this song during his baking stream.
I'm gonna use my dog's Gumby to erase my dry erase board because the erase was missing.
Salary, it's all about reality and making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go. The Hennessy anyway.
These are my Zoom signs, by the way. When I do Zooms with fans, my son will hold these up. I'll get them off. I never hang up. They're like, you gotta hurry. You're late for your next one.
Joe's taking us on a journey. Oh, there we are. All right. I think we're ready, guys. Let's go ahead and... That's right. It's time to play Off the Cuff with the New Kids on the Block. This is how this game works. We're just going to pick some different people, and I'm going to give you a question, and you're going to write down off the cuff your answers. And you know what? There's no winner. There's no loser. It's just how you play the game. And some of the fans actually are gonna vote along at home, and they're going to tell us who they think may have had some of the best answers. So fans at home, feel free to comment in the stream. Tell us whose answers you like the most, and we'll go from there. John, why don't you go ahead and start us off? What I'm going to do is basically going to give you a question, and you're just going to, as quickly as you can, you're going to write down the answer. All right.
All righty.
It's why it's called Off the Cuff. So I'm actually going to ask you to answer this question for all of your bandmates. So why don't you go ahead and write down the 4 bandmates' names who are not you, and actually, why don't all you guys go ahead and do that just while you're waiting? Go ahead and write down the 4 bandmates on your whiteboard's name. So next to their name, you can write your answer, and then you'll probably just erase the answer, and you'll leave their names up for the various questions.
The 4 bandmates under 5'12", John.
When I said the number, did I say 5'12", not 6 feet?
You said 5'2".
Oh, I did. Sorry about that. I was under pressure. It was nerve-wracking. I know you're not 5'2". I apologize. We'll go back and edit that part. Christian, when you go to make their playing cards, make sure he's 5'12". All right. Off the cuff. Can you tell me what each one of your bandmates always brings to the party? John.
What each one brings to the party?
Yep.
Oh, good Lord.
Off the cuff. John's going with the figurative route to this question, and a little literal as well. Yeah, so he went figurative. Wow. Thank you, John.
Okay.
So you want to tell us what your answers are?
For Donnie, it says organization.
Oh.
For Jordan, it says energy.
Wow.
Danny says love. And Joe, this is a compliment because I love your sarcasm.
Okay.
It's a good thing. It makes things interesting.
And Joe tears flesh.
Thank you very much. All right, Joseph.
Hi, everybody.
Tell us if each one of your bandmates was a food item, what would they be? Off the cuff with New Kids on the Block.
Venison.
Yeah.
It's the game's called Off the Cuff, buddy. Pick up the pace. Please.
Oh, yeah.
No.
That's a good meal.
Nice.
That's a good
I
meal.
like it. Yeah, it's well balanced. Awesome. All right, Donnie. Thank you, Joseph.
Johnny.
And the fans are voting at home. They're going to tell us whose answers they like the most. Donnie, can you tell us for each one of your bandmates if they were if they were an action movie title, what would their action movie title? Which action movie would they be?
Oh, come on.
You got to make one up or one that exists?
Exists.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's big. That's.
All right.
Terminator. Yep, Terminator. Definitely. Yeah.
That.
Or Pumping Iron. Jordan. This is not a good one. John.
Revenant. Oh, wow. Nice one.
Revenant.
It's a weird light.
That's a DiCaprio thing.
Yeah. Jeez. Joe, it's not an action movie. Sorry.
Into Eternity.
Jordan.
Action movie or action?
It's an action movie. This is not good action movies.
Yeah.
Let me think of a quick one for Jordan.
You're getting some answers, Donnie. You're getting some suggestions from the fans. Yeah. No.
Gumby.
Sorry, Gumby. All right, here I go. Ready? I don't know, man. This is the worst one.
Midnight Run.
That's it.
All right, can you read those to us, Donald?
Danny's the Terminator. Terrible answer. Joe from Here to Eternity. Thought of something with Frank Sinatra, but he didn't really do action movies. Jordan's Midnight Run, a lot of action, but I know it's one of our all-time favorite movies to watch on tour. And John is the Revenant because he hangs around with bears and shit.
All right, thank you very much, Jordan.
Yeah,
I need you to invent a great pet name for each one of your bandmates, off the cuff.
A pet name?
Yeah.
Lefty. Hey, Lefty.
Pet name. Pet name. Shit. Give me some ideas. Let's see. Okay, a pet name. I don't know. John.
Nice writing.
Thanks. I don't know.
The game is called Off the Cuff.
I don't know pet names. Pet name.
Fluffy.
I would think it's Fluffy.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Care Bear.
Tushy or Donnie. Tushy.
Yeah, that's good.
Tushy.
All right, we'll give him Tushy.
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 I like it.
John would be I got him.
Cuddle Bear.
Joe.
Here we go. This is gonna break up the group right here.
Old school.
This is gonna break up the group.
I'm gonna
Spiffy.
Spiffy. Oh my God.
All right, I like it. Very well. We can read it. I think everyone can read. Very, very good. Danny, you're up next. Thank you, Jordan. Danny, can you tell us if each one of your bandmates could talk to their 10-year-old self, what would they tell them? This isn't supposed to be like Dr. Phil. It's supposed to be like a game. So you can take
right. But am I supposed to write a sentence? Like, what am I supposed
a couple, to? Yeah. Maybe some quick advice.
That's not. I mean,
that's a tough one.
All right. Moving on. We will switch it up. If each one of your bandmates was a cartoon or a superhero, you can pick either or. What would they be?
Cartoon.
Hey, I'm doing it right now.
No, you can pick either a title of a cartoon or a superhero. You can pick from either one of those piles. All right.
Can you read it?
Iron Man for Johnny, Care Bear for John, Bugs Bunny for Joe, and Batman for Jordan. There you go. Good, thank you. All right, everybody clean off your boards, but leave your bandmates' names up. We've got some new kids questions. You guys can do them all at once together and see whose answers are what.
Oh, boy. Not bad. Yes.
We want Harley.
I'd like everyone out there to officially, I'm adopting Tushy as my new personal nickname.
Tushy!
If anyone, bring those Tushy signs to the concert. Tushy t-shirts. Tushy.
Tushy. Scrolling.
Hashtag Tushy.
There you go, Jared.
All right, here we go. So each one of you can answer this all at the same time. These are some new kids questions to round this game out. If you could pick a mascot for the New Kids on the Block, what would it be?
For each guy?
No.
One.
This one, forget the names for a second. If each one of you guys, if each one of you guys could pick a New Kids mascot, what would it be?
I don't know.
We write it down, or do we draw?
Right, go ahead and write it. Go ahead, do it. Write whatever you'd like. Write it down. Express yourself.
I don't know much about mascots.
I think it would be an old.
I know.
He would be an old. What? Honey?
A blockhead.
Oh, there you go. What? A blockhead, but like in overalls, like he works at a garage. He works at like a garage to like repair cars, and he's got like a hat on sideways with a blockhead.
I'm just gonna say Charlie Brown.
In a big smiley face.
Yeah.
Charlie Brown.
Nice.
Oh, the mountain sugar.
Danny's really thinking about it. I can tell.
I'm not thinking. They got it, so it's good.
Oh, you're deferring. That's what you're saying. Joe is hard at work. Jordan is hard at work.
There it is. That's the mascot right there, Charlie Brown, baby.
Jordan's like, it's good because his head is in front of it, so he's gonna like reveal it when he's done. He's really. Is that a French bulldog?
We need a name for him. It's a Boston.
Is that a Boston Terrier? Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Looks
nice.
like Lumpy. Lumpy.
Lumpy.
Oh, that's good. Boston Terrier, yeah.
Nice. Lumps the Boston Terrier.
Yeah, it's good.
Nice. And Joe, what did you do? Is that a blockhead?
Well, I think he's got like a working class vibe to him. He's got a jumpsuit on, but he's kind of a handyman. He's here to help.
Love it.
He's got the hat and in pretty decent shape.
So before you erase your mascots, can you guys each take a picture of it so you can text it to us so we can post it for all the fans, and then we'll.
I don't know where my phone is right now.
Oops.
Okay.
Take a picture of that.
Christian, can you take a screen grab? Good stuff. All right, go ahead and erase your beautiful mascots. We got a couple more questions to go. We'll wrap this up.
Bye, Charlie Brown.
All right, everyone has to participate. You people on the sidelines there. So for each one of your band members, can you tell us if they were not in the New Kids on the Block, but you had to pick which band or person? I would say it only works if it's a group. So what other group could they join or would they join if that's already toured with you through all the years? If for each band member, if they weren't a New Kid, but you had to pick another band that you think that they might be in that's open for you through all the years, what band would that be? What band do you think? All the years.
That we toured with, or no? We didn't have to tour with them.
You will have had to have toured with them. Throughout the years. Which band would they join if they had no choice, but they had to choose a different band that's open for you?
It can get ugly, guys.
They had to have toured with us, right?
Yeah. What band would they join?
Oh.
Changing this one. John's going to be the cover girls, but I'm changing it.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I forgot we toured with them.
I was thinking, yeah. Oh.
What'd you get? Oh, nice, Danny. That worked out. Salt and pepper. That's funny. Jabberwockies. You're hilarious.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know how to spell it.
Jabberwocky.
That's pretty close. Danny, 98 Degrees, Backstreet, Gordon, TLC. Naughty. Oh, me and you were close, John.
What'd you get?
You're in TLC.
Oh,
Jordan,
yeah.
Boys to Men. Donnie's in Naughty, and Danny's in 98 Degrees.
What's Danny got?
Donnie's and Jabberwockies.
Oh,
John
salt and pepper.
98
Yeah.
Degrees for Joe and Boys to Men for Jordan.
Jordan's he's thinking about this. We can't see it. It's going to be revealed. It's going to be revealed.
He's going old school.
Danny, this is not a knock. I just figured you'd like to be with the Latin ladies.
Yeah, that's
You'd be in
Donnie,
the
Matt Morrison.
John.
Donnie would be a naughty by nature.
Yeah.
John would be a Lady Gaga. John, I don't know, like John John K combo. Joe would just join the Backstreet Boys. I don't know why I wrote that. I could have came up with that.
That's all right.
We only had 4.
I ain't mad at that.
Oh my
God. Oh, you put Sweet Sensation for me. I put Sweet Sensation for Danny.
So me and Oh Boy are gonna be a duet now, a duo.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to put you in a classy category of like the show. He did the showman stuff and tap dancing and shit. You know, I tried to find something else.
They demand only two of them.
I'll put Nelly for Danny. Danny, 98 Degrees or Nelly.
Nelly.
Well, everybody had Danny.
I love it.
Degrees.
Good job, guys. This is great. You guys have one more in you?
Go ahead.
All right. It's similar, but a little different. And this way, it doesn't matter whether they are alive or unfortunately passed away. If each one of your band members could have their ultimate duet with another artist, living or deceased, who would that be?
Oh my God. Say it one more time.
If each one of your band members could sing a duet with anyone, whether they're alive or dead, who would that be?
Yes.
No. I'm gonna. Well, yeah, I gotta believe it. It's obvious.
Oh, Joe's very obvious.
Oh, Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
It actually wouldn't be, but I get it. All right.
This is supposed to be off the cuff, right?
Yes. Well, some people, their version of off the cuff's a little different than mine, but it's okay. I mean, I don't want to rush anyone. It's quarantine. There's no rules.
Oh, I got you, Joe. I got you.
I wonder if we can get hashtag Tushy as like a top 10 trend in America. What do you guys think? Can we, New Kids on the Block fans, let's get that hashtag Tushy trending today. Hit that for us.
Can't think of his name. Let me ask. Hey, Jordan.
Yeah.
Let me text you.
I can't think of John. Oh, I got some. Yeah.
Oh, Prince is a good one. Oh, girl said Prince. Yeah.
Let's take someone already got Prince.
Yeah, I didn't think that for Jordan, but that would be it. All right, wait, let's go, Jared. What are you reading?
All right.
Reading the newspaper?
Right. No, I'm posting comments for our fans. That's what I was doing. I actually pressed the buttons. That's actually me who's pressing those buttons. All right, Joe, you're ready to go. Tell us what you got there.
We got John. We got George Michael, who would actually be my choice, but I think John's always loved him over the years. And Jordan, Whitney Houston. I know we always say the stylistics, but I remember him singing Whitney Houston songs in the falsetto too. Donnie, Chuck D, not really, but
yeah, why not?
Came to me. That's it. Yeah. But I'd also say like Bon Jovi too, or something like that. And then Danny, Freddie Jackson, nice and smooth.
Danny, what do you got there?
I got Donnie, Public Enemy.
Oh, Whitney.
John with Whitney Houston.
Oh, Luther.
Joe with Frank Sinatra and Jordan with Luther Vandross.
Oh, you nailed it. Yeah.
Good job. John, what do you got? There's no K in that, just so you know.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, I just saving you from the screen grab. There you go. Tupac, Jordan's Luther Vandross, Danny, George Benson, and yeah, of course, and Frank Sinatra, Old Blue Eyes, right over my shoulder there. Jordan, what do you got there?
Danny, I just know you back in the day, you'd probably like doing a duet with her. Carmen Electra. Johnny, Chuck D. John, Madonna. Joe. I was gonna write Frank, but then he said no, so I put Freddie Mercury.
Nice.
Good ones.
I put Freddie or Frank. Let me know.
Donnie, what do you got there?
Well, I put the people who aren't with us anymore, literally. And I only went with people who passed. Danny was the hardest because I didn't know if the person I wanted to write was passed away, and I didn't want to get it wrong. So I just went with Biggie Smalls because I know Danny would keep it 100 with Biggie. And he was a great rap partner with me in high school, Danny. You were always a great rap duet. Joe, Michael Jackson, little curveball. But Joey was our little Michael Jackson when he came in the group. That's so I went at Jordan. The falsettos with Prince would be Money in the Bank. And John, I put George Michael.
Nice. Well, there you go.
Jared.
That is off the cuff for the new kids on the block. Thank you guys so much for playing. That is it for the week. Thank you guys so much for tuning in at home. Congrats to all of our New Kids mom winners to come to a future New Kids show with your moms. If you're walking by my house, I'll look forward to seeing you take a picture with this. And you know what? We had our quarantine all-stars. I think they're gonna take the championship. I feel good about this. Thank you guys so much for being with us. Thank you, New Kids, for playing along. Thanks for being good sports. A lot of fun. We'll get another one up really, really soon. Happy birthday to Danny. Happy birthday tomorrow to you, Jordan.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, guys.
Be safe.
Happy birthday, Jordan.
Thanks. Happy belated, Danny.
Thanks.
Thank
Bye, guys.
Fellas walk by it and they wanna try to get up in your face and holler. Talk about what they got, it will stay close, they choose their deal. Don't they know that you're the type? Gonna take them home one night now.
No training.
Want it on my time, I'm sending my body your way. Want it on my time,
Red, body roll.
want it on my time.
What is it?
body roll.
Hashtag Tushy, that's right. Get that up there.
Tushy.
Oh, Tushy.
Hey, pretty lady, looking
My
at
ass.
you, thinking maybe I could sign up. Hey, oh. Feeling up, acting, feeling attraction. Got a brother thinking of asking.
All right.
If I could know.
Thanks, everybody. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I think that I am that type of cat that wants to hit it tonight, but I just came to have a drink. Yeah. Put it on my time. Send it your way. Put it on my time. She had a long day. Yeah. Put it on my time. Send my love your way. Put it on my time. Doing your thing. Yeah. Put it on my time.
Bye.
Put it on my
Bye-bye.
Hey, Mr. Bartender, please make a pina colada. Hold the alcohol, please. And whatever baby girl is sipping on right there, you can tell her drinks is on me. Cause we got money to burn as if it really grow on trees. Cause her beautiful body got me willing to party, and she got a big hold on me. And she's holding, oh yeah, she's holding. Yeah. Holding on as much as I'm on the back, steady trying to keep her mind on me. Like this holding, oh yes, I'm holding. You're the reason why I'm tossing these stacks. Matter of fact, tonight the drink's free. Put it on my time, I'm buying. I'm sending a bottle your way. Put it on my time, cause you had a long day today. Put it on my time, I'm buying. I'm sending another your way.